And now, the host of this Hear Me Out stream, the one and only Cheezathan VTee. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me just. Yeah. Hi. Hey there. Hello, chat. How's it going? How you doing? Hope you're ready. All right. Enough of that. All right. So, you know what? Hold on. I actually prefer. No, this is fine. I thought I liked, sitting on the other side. I forgot. It's been a while since I've had the model on, if you can believe it. So, welcome to the. I don't know if I'm going to make this a thing, a yearly thing. I do some things yearly, but whatever. Let's define, before we begin, what is a hear me out. Now, it is a term, like many other terms, that has been, let's say, adjusted, maybe even appropriated by the internet. Originally, the term hear me out would be used for someone, whether it be a person or maybe even a fictional character who is, let's say, not conventionally attractive. Just someone who you see them and you're like, I don't know who would be into that person. And then someone would be like, I don't know, man. They kind of giving me the vapors. That is a hear me out. And originally, it started off pretty normal. It would be characters or people who are, not conventionally attractive, or if they are conventionally attractive, they have a weird thing about them. That weird thing being that, like a personality trait, or in terms of like fictional characters, they like to murder. And a good one to start this out is one of mine. I will, before we jump into everyone else's submissions, I submit to the court my hear me outs. But before we do that, let's put on some music. A little too low. There we go. Now, the first one of mine. Let's start out pretty normal. Let's show her on the screen. It's a huge image, but if you've seen this, you know it. It is Miss Kuon Ichinose from Persona 5 Strikers. Now, this is a normal type of hear me out because Kuon Ichinose, you see her, she's cute, she's pretty. She has an award-winning smile over there. A big thing about her is that, as I've made jokes about it, she has autism that is so strong that she makes it everyone's problem. She believes she has no heart, no emotions, and makes that everyone's problem. And that's not what the situation is. She just has autism and never got any, she never got looked at for that. And you know what? Regardless of that, I kind of love her. Even if she's causing problems for everyone. Accidentally creating, like, a false god through her sheer autism. Fuck it, whatever. We love that. We love that for her. See, that's the normal one. It only gets weirder from here for me. Number 2 on this list is... I have a whole playlist of music ready for this. Playlist of 3 songs. But now I have to... prepare a new song because this person demands that he gets his own song. We are looking at one man in particular, Mr. Greg from Final Fantasy XIV. You might be wondering, geez, isn't that Gilgamesh? No, that's Greg. What are you talking about? This is Greg, Final Fantasy XIV. A totally original character who's named Greg. All joking aside, Gilgamesh, Final Fantasy XIV, probably my favorite interpretation of this guy, because sure, he's in a bunch of different Final Fantasies, and like his whole thing is that like he's looking for the ultimate weapon, and as such, he just gets all these weapons, thinking that they're the ultimate weapon. He's a weapon collector, if you will. And like a big thing with Greg in 14 is that, you know, he's also trying to get all the weapons ever, and like fights you to get your weapons. But also he's just a big fuck up. He's just a silly boy. He's just a silly dude. And and he just loves to try and trick you with like all sorts of like, oh god. Hold on. Thank you, Garage. He likes to trick you with all these like different traps and backstab maneuvers, and tries to like get you with various weird shenanigans. It never works, but it's always funny to see him try, and it's always, he's got so many fights, not the 3. He's only got 3 fights, but they're a lot of fun. I feel like there should have been 4, but whatever. That 4th one that wasn't him but has his theme, you know, it's fine. Anyway, let's give it a moment for the garage to sound again, because I know it will. And while I'm doing that, I'm getting something set up. I originally had 5 Hear Me Outs to show before everyone else's, but I thought about it some more, and I'm like, wait a minute, no, I have way more than just than just 5. I have 8. So get ready for these 8 or 6 more. While I'm waiting for the garage to make a noise, I will take a sip of my drink. Streamer privilege? Yeah. What of it? Big whoop want to fight about it? I dressed up all nice for you guys. I put on a bow tie and everything. Jeez. Okay. Cool. All right. Next on my personal list, number 3. This is a guy I only found out about recently. In fact, it was so recent that I forgot his name for a moment. Okay, cool. From Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, the mobile game. One of the many original Heartless designs, even though calling it original is a bit of a stretch. Mysterious Sir from Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Now, you might be thinking, what the fuck is this? Is this Kefka? Yes, it's Kefka. And, like, also no. It's Kefka, but a Heartless, so that makes him cooler. I don't know, something about the fact that it's not Kefka, just like, it tickles me a little bit, and also, I love him a little bit more for that. Because, like, with Kefka, as cool as he is, when he's in his super ultra god form like this, I just wanted to kill him. I just wanted him fucking dead. But this Kefka, Mysterious Sir, the Heartless boss, I like him more. Alright, next, number 4. This one is when it starts to become a little bit less of like, anyone can just see that and be like, oh, I guess I can see that. And more like, no, you gotta explain yourself. And happily, that's a big image. One moment. Persona Hear Me Out number 2 is Shadow Sai Nijima, also known as Leviathan. And it's not just, you know, big hardcore metal lady with a big sword and like a bunch of guns. No, it's a bunch of stuff like having to do with her. Because it is also big rusty metal and like guns and like a big sword, but it's also like the Brian's not here, Maxie, sorry. It's also the idea that like this is Shadow Sai just absolutely cutting loose, just being like, fuck everything, I'm going to kill you, I don't even care how I do it, I'm just going, I need to win no matter what. And honestly, a woman unleashing herself in that kind of way, yeah, no, love that. Even if she's all rusty and all it's like bloody and metal. Love that. Next, the obligatory Pokemon. And some people might know already, some people might not. If you don't, then ooh, you're in for a treat. One thing about me that some people may not know is that in terms of like a monster creature, like what I would want to be and also want to be with is a slime. I want to be a slime creature, but I also want to get with a slime creature, you know? So the obligatory Pokemon is Reuniclus. Not exactly the slime creature that people were thinking. So, a big, that's a baby. It's not a baby. This is the third evolution. This Pokemon files his taxes. Alright. So the thing about Reuniclus that really, like, gets me going a little in a certain way is that, it's not just, you know, like a slime type creature. It's not just like, you know, cells floating in their cell thing. They're like in their goop. Is that like when I imagine how it feels to like touch Reuniclus, I imagine it as like one of those like squishy toys that you would get at like a Walgreens that costs like $1.50. Like, something about it, I just imagine it's like a really satisfying squish. And that kind of squish, like, I don't know. I wouldn't say attracts me, but like, it makes my brain feel good. I also would not mind just like slowly sinking into the goop if Reuniclus would let me. All right, that's the obligatory Pokemon. No, I clicked on the wrong thing. No, shush. Shush. All right. So you want to squish it? Just squish or be squished by it? Sure. Yeah. Okay. Next. We're almost done with mine. All right, getting back to something a little more normal. Oh, this is weird. I don't know why they did this, but whatever. Oh, okay, never mind. The preview showed me something different. Like, it looked worse. So, something that's totally normal. And I say normal relatively, because if you ask fans of this franchise, they probably would not feel the same way, but fuck it, I'm built different. Top Man from Mega Man 3. Now, you can just be like, oh, Top Man? Oh, obviously you'd be into it, because look at the name. No, I don't believe this man tops, first of all. Second of all, look at this expression. Look at how much fun he's got. He's got Heelys built in, and his action poses him just skating. This dude loves to party. This dude is already partying before you even get in there. I honestly love Top Man. I feel like he gets no respect. His boss theme is really cool and epic. I love the idea of just like hanging out with him, just like going out. I imagine going on an actual date with this type of dude, whatever. You know, he could teach me how to roller skate. We can go out to dinner, go see a movie. And then I can top Man. See, as serious as this is, I also have jokes. All right, next. Wearing Heelys every day. You got it. All right. The last one that's normal, because I have one last one after this, and it's not normal. The last of the Persona 3 characters. The 3 Persona characters. This one is just a Persona herself. This is the Persona for Labrys herself, Ariadne. And like, listen, I don't gotta explain nothing. If you are into robots, you get it. If you're into Labrys, you get it. This is very much just a look at her. Look at her and how beautiful she is. This is only strange because she's a robot that is also part of someone's mind. That's the only weird thing about her. I mean, she also doesn't have feet, but neither does Labrys. Or I guess. In fact, some personas don't have feet either. But whatever. That's another discussion. All right, the last one, and this is the very not normal one. But if you know who this is, you get it. You absolutely understand. From the Nier franchise, Grimoire Weiss. I don't gotta explain nothing. If you know, you know. I would let this book do something to me. I don't know what, but I would. This book has a hold on my psyche. Can his mouth even open? No, his book can. He can open up his pages, and that gets the job done. I love Grimoire Weiss. I would. Straight up. Inappropriate comment about dark magic hands. Exactly. All right, and that's it for my Hear Me Outs. But now we have submissions. And I'm just going to say, let's get started with the Google Forms submissions because there are only 5 of them, and we can get through these real quick. What? Okay, yeah, so some of these I've never seen. So some of these I've never seen. So let's oh baby, all right. So, starting with Miss Zoe-chan. Her Hear Me Out is a very familiar face for those who are in their mid-20s, early 30s. Maybe even early 20s. If you're over 20 years old, you know who this is. Mr. Exodia the Forbidden One. And the only thing Zoe-chan says is he's like honestly kind of giving Milfy vibes, very mother of him. I saw, so the thing about the submission forms is that like I don't see what the responses. I see like the submissions, like the words. I don't see what the pictures are. So this I saw that she said giving Milfy vibes, very mother of him. I did not know it was about Exodia. That's, you know what, you get it, Zoe, you get with the Forbidden One. See why he's called the Forbidden One. Woo, okay, all right, love that. It's a great start to the submission part. All right, we have 3 from a guy in a friend's Discord server. Okay, all right, first one. Already getting started with these. Someone from a Discord server named Creepin. He's cool. I've talked to him a few times. His first one. Is the Xenomorph? I think specifically like the Queen Xenomorph. And he says, if you've seen her in Dead by Daylight, I doubt I even need to defend this pick. And I know exactly what he's talking about, so yeah, that makes sense. I mean, the Xenomorph was originally designed as a sexual creature. This is correct. This is true. All right. Next, it's I don't know who this is. This is the first one of these that I don't know. I'm gonna real quick do some reverse image search to see if I can figure out who this is. You can listen to the cool music while you wait. Oh, this is not good. Okay. Okay, hold on. Maybe if because that didn't give me anything. Maybe if I use this reverse image search. Okay, this is... Okay. It's shameful. This impasse turned your disaster, but poor is the pupil that doesn't surpass his master. Even poor is the master. Okay, I think I got it. Can we help? No, I already got it. I know it was taking a bit. So, second from Creepin is this lady, Romina, Saint of the Bud from Elden Ring. And all he says is centipede, scorpion, and butterfly. That's like all the good bugs. This doesn't show the full breadth of this character. Show the whole body. This is all they show. Let's see. Let's see if I can find a thing of the full body. Oh, okay. No, okay. I know who this is now. Maxie, you may be familiar because this was in that other video that we saw. You know, it's the one that looks like this. Honestly, more power to you, Creepin'. All right. Yeah, more power to you. All right. Next. Saint of the Bud, my beloved. All right. Very cool. Also, hello, Artemis Bones. Okay. Is that who this is? Okay. All right, we got it. Heard Xenomorph was submitted as a Hear Me Out. Specifically, the Queen from Dead by Daylight. Which, you know, yeah, I guess. All right, and the last one from Creepin', and I figured it out quickly this time. This one is very interesting. This is Savathun, the Witch Queen from Destiny, and all he said is, Deborah Wilson's voice could convince me a rock is attractive. Being an alien god of cunning is just a cherry. You know, I may not be like into like alien bug type creatures. Me personally, I'm not. But I respect this. And also the fact that that he specifically talks about Deborah Wilson's voice. Very cool. Good job, Creepin'. You gave 3 different responses. Proud of you. All right, next is, I don't know who this is. This just says Kirk with a U. And they thankfully already give their answer, even though the image isn't really good. Like, it's kind of looks like a screenshot. Okay. But they gave like a pretty, not a thorough explanation, but you know, it explains things. Oh, it's huge. So this is Bahamut from Final Fantasy 16. Cutscene during his boss fight has a part where he steps on the main character. Oh, okay, that's what this is, pictured above. And it altered my brain chemistry. All right, so first of all, being into dragons is based. Second of all, having your brain chemistry altered by seeing your main character getting stepped on, also based. The fact that both of those happened simultaneously is crazy. I wasn't expecting this kind of submission. That's really cool. Oh, hey, that's like a thing of sniffing Gravity Rush. Very cool. All right. I realize I should just be doing that. All right. Submission number 4. Oh, there's 4 of these. 4? 3. There's 3 of these. All right. This is from Jinator, who is from, or Jin, from one of my friend's servers. I don't know I don't know what he's doing. It's kind of hilarious. Uh, I don't know how serious this is, but this is a great first one. Especially his oh she. All right. Jin's, egging right now. Big egg moment with Jin. Anyway, their first thing is a TI-84 calculator, and the only thing they said is it's a fuckable calculator. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, listen, I've heard of sexy technology. That's great. That's good. Incredible first impression. I'm pretty sure there's actual ones. Nah, because you ever run your fingers over the buttons? You know what? You got it. Yeah. Satisfying click-clack sound? Yeah, I get that. Okay, alright. Next. Oh, jeez. That one, ooh, bushwhacked me. It's a small picture. Okay. Okay. Alright. We got Machine Head from Redline. And, I've never thought about it, but I'm not going to say I agree, but I get it. I get it, though. As a resident robot fucker, I kind of get it. He says, Machine Head from Redline, the only man I'd ever be into. He's a killer racer, anti-space fascist, and is a good sport. You know what? I totally forgot he's those last two things. So you know what? I like that. I like that in a man, that they're anti-space fascism and also a good sport in terms of like racing. Because I know that like in Redline, a lot of the enemy racers are like not cool about losing. Apparently this dude is. So that's cool. Okay. And the last one from Jin. Their last submission. Oh, this is a huge one. Gotta make it very small. Oh. Man, this is wow. If I showed you the image right now, like they're like as I was making it small, you wouldn't see it for you wouldn't be able to see me for like weeks. All right. And the last one, they say, a more conventional one as a treat. The midwife from Spire, The City Must Fall. And you know what? Conventional is correct. Because, like, you don't see much. You see arms, you see multiple eyes, you see what looks to be some sort of weapon. And that kind of makes... for a pretty good, hear me out. Let me see if I can find a different picture of the midwife. Oh, okay. Alright, I see. It's like a table RPG type thing. And yeah, we would not be able to get a better picture of the midwife. So this is fine. All right. And the last submission in the Google Forms. Oh, it's my friend Bruno. My IRL friend Bruno. He moved... Bruno, I love you. This picture sucks. I'm getting a better one. It's a fucking teeny tiny ass picture. God. Okay, this one's way better. No, show us. All right. I'll show you the small one and then replace it with a better one because This one stinks. This tiny ass picture. Jeez. All right, so his submission. He has 3. Okay. All right. So his first submission is Polly Geist from Monster Prom. In all honesty, her vibe just rocks. She'd just be fun to be around. I would like a way to actually touch her though. I mean, she could probably let you touch her. You just gotta, be cool. Lovely fan favorite Polly. All right, let's get a bigger picture so it's not all crusty and JPEGy. Much better. Oh, and the transparency too? Oh, hell yeah. Way better picture. Polly. Oh, I love Polly. Polly, for a while, was my favorite Monster Prom character. And then Zoe came out. And like the only real problem with Polly is that she is a ghost. And that, like, well, I mean, no, she's also a party animal and does copious amounts of drugs and alcohol and sex. But, if you're about that life, very cool. Very epic. Very awesome. Zoe came out and she became a DLC character. True! True. All right. Next one from Bruno. Dog, these pictures are dookie, man. Oh, I'm getting a way better picture. But I'm also going to use this one. These pictures suck. Why'd you use such garbage-ass pictures? I'm pretty sure he's not here, but... Bruno, if you're watching this, like, as a VOD, why are your pictures like dog water, man? This is terrible. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't save the other one. What is this? A picture for ants, man? All right. Oh, yeah, that's small. So his second one. Hello, Bruno. Your pictures stink. They're tiny. Why'd you do this to me? Anyway, Bruno's second, hear me out. And you know what? This thing that he said about him makes a lot of sense. I've heard him talk about this all the time. Xemnas from the Kingdom Hearts franchise. This picture's terrible. Get a better one. Hello. It's too big. I'm sorry. Everyone's favorite character, man sex. Almost. Oh, come on. All right. Anyway, yeah, Xemnas. Okay. And Bruno says, not to do anything with, just to narrate my life. Yeah, that makes sense. Paul St. Peter has an incredible voice. If you've ever played Drakengard, you're lying if you have. Only me and Dylan Mayhem Child have played Drakengard. But if you've ever played Drakengard, you know that Paul St. Peter is in that game too. He plays Leonard. And what a crazy different type of character he is compared to Xemnas. Because you have Xemnas here, who is, megalomaniacal nobody masterminds, who loves to lie and gaslight people. And then you have Leonard, who is a good dude, except for that one thing. Anyway, yeah, no, this is a good one. All right, and the last one for Bruno, and the last one of the Google Form submissions. And I know exactly what to... All right, this picture's a little bit better. It's not as super crunchy. It's not a picture made for ants. The last one. And this one, I get it. I totally get it. Oh, that's small. Is Haru from Beastars. Now, compared to like most other Google Form submissions, these three have been pretty normal. This is the most odd one out of them, which, you know, just goes to show that like Bruno is my vanilla friend. My vanilla IRL friend, I should say. He says for Haru, because I was Legoshi. I still am kind of awkward, but I would absolutely take on the mafia for her. That's I like that. That's cute. And who's her voice actress? I know she's also Kari in Digimon alongside other characters. Laura Jill Miller. Yeah, absolutely. Great voice for Haru the bunny girl. She's adorable. She is adorable. She's also very sex positive. In fact, she's so sex positive it becomes people's problems. Not because she's fucking everybody, but because rumors go around about how, you know, much of a slut she is, and people like start having problems with that. Slut, I should say, is positive in this case. We don't slut shame here. We slut appreciate. Okay? Okay. Anyway, Haru, very good. Very cute. And with that, that's it for the Google submissions, Google Form submissions. And now I dive into the trenches. Why can't I? Okay. I couldn't move the Discord window. I dive into the submissions on the Discord server. A place I have not looked at once. All right. So, first thing already. This one is from my partner, Mr. Honeyfrost. Let's get weird. Oh, I don't know how weird you're wanting to get, because we're already starting off real strong. My partner, Mr. Honeyfrost, says Violet Mizutsune. I know who this is. I don't remember what they're from. Oh, it's from Monster Hunter. Cool. All right. And all he says is, in a very anime way, sexy fox lizard. and and knowing him, yeah, this makes a lot of sense. I'm not gonna judge him because no, I'm well aware of this man's taste. All right. Next. Okay. Next, this is one of Maxi's submissions. Oh, it's also huge. The truth is more likely to stab you than to fight beside you if you go. Big picture. Wow, how tall is this man? This creature. Okay, all right. Okay. Okay. Maxi's first one. Pisaka from Shin Megami Tensei / Persona. Big mouth boy. Mouth is the entire torso. Large mouth. That's kind of it. That's kind that's kind of the whole explanation. And while I'm not into teeth, I at least understand the appeal of large mouth. You could put your whole self inside. I mean, listen, I ain't into vor. Whatever. All right. I warn viewers at home. This one, I'm not gonna say is graphic, but you know, I don't know how ready you are for this because there's a lot going on in this image. Oh, it's small. Okay. Oh, it's small. Okay. Maxi's second submission. Second submission from Maxi. Beast of Nurgle from Warhammer 40k. I don't know much about Nurgle, about like what he stands for. Apparently it's like just straight up hedonism. And if like if this is the beast of like hedonism and gluttony, god of rot and filth and hedonism. All right, there's two other things. But if this is like, you know, the god of a beast of those three things, I kind of get it. I'm not willing to just jump right into all of the hedonism and rotten filth. But I will not judge anyone else who would do this. Alrighty. Okay. Next, we got one also long tongue. You know, I kind of get that. All right. Next, not to actually, but that's an great unclean. All right, whatever. We're continuing. Next, from Mr. Dylan Mayhem Child. Okay. From Mr. Dylan Mayhem Child, we have the End Singer from Final Fantasy XIV. I'm not gonna say the main antagonist, but like a big antagonistic force from Endwalker. And they only say one thing. Blowjob of absolute despair. And I get it. I get that part in particular. Because there is a concept, a thing, where like the people who give the best head are depressed and or suicidal people because whatever. Anyway, we're not doing that. Okay, all right. Okay, next one. Oh, this is interesting. This is also from not from, but this is also one that I've seen in a different Hear Me Out thing. Big picture. We have Ebrietas, daughter of the cosmos. and all Dylan says is question mark job of insanity. He doesn't know if it's a blow job or like any other kind of job, but a job is being done. In massive sloppy. In the other no more detail needed. Yeah. In the other Hear Me Out video that I'm not gonna quote a lot of stuff from. You need more insight to discover what kind of job. You know, that makes sense. In the other Hear Me Out video, the submission for Ebrietas said, you've heard of trypophobia? Well, try trypophilia. And, anyway. And the last one. It's so funny, Dylan. This is your last one, and and like I've never seen this one until like today, because I was like looking up stuff because I was putting together my list of like my Hear Me Outs. The last one from Dylan Mayhem Child, we have The Morning Mother from Near Reincarnation. And all he says is, handjob of potential extinction. Now look, now listen, now look and listen. I'm not gonna say, you know, the Queen Beast can get it. I'm not saying whatever the fuck that is in Drakengard 3 can get it. But I am kind of saying that the Morning Mother from Near Reincarnation can get it. Oh, man. The bells. Oh, God, the bells. Oh, man. All right. All right, next. Oh, alrighty. Okay. Okay. The second submission from my partner, Mr. Honeyfrost. And this one, I totally understand. I get it. I get it. We got Black War Greymon from Digimon. And he says, does this even need an explanation? No, I get it. For those who might need an explanation, this is not an evil version, but an evil, let's say, mirror to War Greymon. But the thing about Black War Greymon is that he is the Shadow, the Hedgehog, of, you know, the hero Digimon. Because, you know, he's made for, well, no, Shadow's made for something bad. Good. Black War Greymon's made for ruling the Digiverse. And, you know, despite the fact that, you know, he doesn't actually want to hurt anyone, and is just, I guess, programmed to, he learns to outgrow that. He learns to become something bigger and better. So you got like real edge. You got some real edge, but also like a good like redemption arc for Black War Greymon. Artemis says there are plenty of fuckable Digimon. This is a good pick though. And it's not the usual Digimon people go for. Respect for that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alrighty. Oh, yes. Yes. This is a great one. It's huge, this picture. We have from Sammy. I don't know how many they've got, but Sammy's first one is Perfect Alexander from Final Fantasy XIV. #1 antagonist from 2011 to 2024 and beyond. True. The Perfect Alexander. Now, Alexander is a lot of things. Perfect is also one of them. And I don't need to say to see anymore. I don't need to say anymore. If you don't know Perfect Alexander, you will someday. Perfect Alexander is the perfect being. Oh, man. All right. for this one. This one's from Ashlyn, Cheetah Air in chat. And for some reason, she decided to just put the Wikipedia page instead of a picture. But you know what? More power to you. There's a picture there, I know, but like you could have also put the picture from the wiki page. Whatever, it's fine. Anyway, we have Yormag from Guild Wars 2. That is the MMO that she plays instead of 14. Whatever. She is the face of Guild Wars in the server. Evil, manipulative, cold, whispers in your mind things you want to hear so you can be drawn to their side. I'm not seeing any downsides though. Also, this doesn't show much. This shows hands and arms. Hands and head and hands. Is there more to this guy? Is it just this? I'm opening up all sorts of things that aren't the thing that I want. Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm trying to find like pictures. Okay, see, there we go. All right. Okay. Much better. This is a screenshot from or a thumbnail from a video. Now I see what Yormag is actually supposed to be. He is a dragon. And you know what? Now that I see more of him, I get it. He's a very cool looking dragon, very like edgy in like a descriptor way, not in like a in a physical way, not in like a personality way. Yeah, no. Yormag, very cool. He's cold. All right. Yormag is a they, them. Although we'll present their gender to whatever they think will give them an advantage. I love that. I love that. Like, they just, they use whatever they think will give them a leg up in any situation. Okay. All right. From good buddy Flaw, who is here on streams many different times. We have his first one. And you know what? Considering I know this man, and he didn't give any explanations for any of these, but I know this man, so I know that there are no explanations needed for this guy. For these three picks. First, we have King K. Rool from Donkey Kong. So, two things. One, this dude loves big boys, and King K. Rool is one of the biggest boys. And I know that Flaw is also a furry, even though this is a crocodile or an alligator. You know, one of those scaled big teeth boys. It's really just the big belly and the big pompous, like, oh, look at me, I'm so cool type of attitude that Flaw loves. Like, this dude is a performer, and he's an entertainer, and yes, this makes so much sense for him. Big belly bodied men. All right, next for Flaw, another one that makes a lot of sense knowing him. And it's one that I didn't know, like, there was still stuff about him, but this is, you know, I've learned while making this that they're still making comics about this guy. We have Captain Carrot from Captain Carrot and the Amazing Zoo Crew. This was, or rather is, a DC Comics like series that's basically just super powered animal people. In the original Captain Carrot and the Amazing Zoo Crew, Captain Carrot looked a lot more like it's like a weird mix of like Bugs Bunny and like the Nesquik Rabbit, but like dressed up as like a Superman. And this is, I'm assuming, like a more modern version. This dude fought by Superman's side in Final Crisis. I didn't know that. That's cool. Anyway, yeah. Alongside big belly-bodied men, Flaw also loves big muscle-bodied men. Big muscle-bodied people, I should say. Doesn't really matter, man or woman. If they got big muscles, he's into that. And the last one for Flaw. And I would not think this, but I also, like, if I was told this, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. From the Canadian CG television show Reboot, we got Hexadecimal. And Hexadecimal is interesting because she's terrifying. Like, yeah, this picture is her being scary. But she's also very, like, curvaceous in like a very specific way. In a way that, like, you can only do, like, with early 90s CG. So she's got it all. She's evil. She's weirdly 90s sexy. Hexadecimal has everything anyone could ever want. All right. All right. Okay. Next, we have 3 from good old Blue Moon 59. You know, Andromeda Axolotl in the chat. Gotta fix your name soon. At some point. Whoa, that's me. First, we have a big picture. You know what? A big picture for a big creature, which makes a lot of sense. First, we got Sea Emperor Leviathan from Subnautica. And she's big, she's a MILF, she's kind, she cares about the environment. What's not to See, I was just gonna give you points for being like, oh, it's a big thing, and you know, the big thing is big, and it makes me feel small, but in a way that I kind of like, but with that explanation, no, I totally understand. All right. The second one, I'm gonna say a somewhat recent pick because this game came out fairly recently. within the past few years. It's a small picture. I was surprised. It's small. Ish. I don't know. Second one from Blue. We have IB01CEL240 from Armored Core 6. Kind of a little bit of a mouthful of the name. I'm just going to call him CEL 240. Or IB01. Honestly, this boss kicked my ass so much, I think this is a psychosexual response at this point. No. Ooh, that's a big thing to have. But also, me and Dylan Mayhem Child, we're the robo-fuckers here. He gets it, and I get it too. Something about the design is sleek, but also kind of like alien, like the reversed legs, the wings. It's got a lot going for it. All right. And the last one, mech with big thighs. That too. Also moves weirdly organically compared to the rest of the ACs you've seen so far, so it's eye-catching. Ooh. So this one has a really involved name, which is, I think, kind of hilarious. We have, from Halo, Shipmaster Urtis Vadum, the Half-Jaw of the Fleet of Particular Justice. Love a man in uniform. You could glass my planets any day. Urtos. Okay, that's how you say it. Anyway. I don't know. I got nothing really to say about Urtos because I don't know much about any particular characters in Halo that's not Mr. Chief or even Sarge, I guess. Man in uniform. To me, this is just a dude. Okay. He's a good dude, though. Okay, so apparently, according to people who do know Halo, this is just a dude. So, I guess? I don't know. Not familiar with this character, but I remember thinking Arbiter is pretty hot. Keith David. He is a dude. All right, he's just a cool dude, man in uniform. All right, I guess that explains it. He sort of becomes the Arbiter's best friends. Okay. All right. The first one of Artemis Bones's. She's got 3. The first one is okay, good, big enough. Is Grand Snacks parentheses one alive from Elden Ring, who is a very big dragon, like just a huge fucking dragon. And as we've explained, kind of you don't really need to explain why you're into dragons. I may not be into them, but I know enough people to understand the appeal. All right, I want to guide you like the fucker. The thing is that like, she's not into dragons, not like big dragons, I should say. Big dragons like Grand Snacks, not really. Small, human, personable type dragons, maybe. Alright, anyway. The next one for Artemis. And this one's specific. This is the picture that they provided is a mini. It's specifically Grand Snacks lays all over all of Lindell. Yeah, that's a big dragon. So Artemis's second pick, the Norn Emissary from Warhammer 40k. Now, I know being into bug type people, bug type creatures, the entity, not the mini. Okay, I thought it was like a mini, as in like a the physical item is a mini, a mini fig, but you know that's Lego. I don't know nothing about Warhammer and like all the different minutia of like what the physical playable pieces are. Anyway, Norn Emissary, that mini is about the size of 2 Coke cans on top of each other. It stops being a mini at that point. That's funny. I didn't know that. All right. Anyway, you know, I kind of get being into the bug type people. I know about the being all into the carapaces. She's a big girl. Okay, big bug girl with the 2 praying mantis type sickles. She also, you know, alongside the praying mantis bit, she's also got 2 extra arms to do what? Oh, that's you know, up to you to decide. Toral's hair. All right, and the last one for Artemis, surprisingly normal compared to the other 2. The last one is Tyrantrum from Pokemon. And I get this a little bit more than Grand Snacks because, you know, sure, he's like Grand Snacks is a big dragon. This is, I keep saying Grand Snacks. It's Grand Sacks. Am I hungry? Maybe. Anyway, Tyrantrum, just a big dinosaur friend. Big dragon rock dinosaur friend. But he's not huge. He's like maybe the size of like a 1-story building. Tyrantrum never did it for me. I mean, it's, you know, maybe it's the weird jaw, maybe it's the big collar. I don't know, the big collar's kind of doing it for me though. Like it makes him look like more radical. And I do love his like little beard. His little beard's fun. As much as I love Aurorus, I usually lean more towards Tyrantrum. I love, for all 3 of these submissions, all Artemis had to say is, I will not elaborate heart emoticon. All right, the last one for Maxi. Sorry, we're having relationship beef in your chat. I mean, listen, I hardly ever have you guys around here. You know, I'll take anything. Say the full name. I was already planning on it. I hardly ever see you two, so if this is what you're doing, I don't mind. I wish you would visit more. Anyway. Anyway. The last run for Maxi is the RX-124 Gundam TR6 Woundwort from Mobile Suit Gundam Advance of Zeta. And you know, I get it. Like, mech with big thighs, and also apparently a big butt, a big gun, like, very bottom heavy, this one. But I kind of love it. I also love that it's got, like, what looks to be little stabilizers as, like, heels. where like just it helps them like stand stand properly. Also, yeah, she's slaying it. She's an untucked queen. But we love that. No, I super get this. All right, we have two final ones, and they're both from Which Ruby Love. I had to tell them like, hey man, you gotta give a picture, not just say the names. So instead, they just got rid of the names and just put the image instead. But also, I do know Ruby pretty well, so I don't even need an explanation for these two. But it's really funny that the first one is one that like is related to one that's like started the whole hear me out discussion, the discourse, if you will, about what counts as hear me out. The first one is Elesh Norn, Mother of Machines, from Magic the Gathering. And from what I've seen of the discourse about what counts as a hear me out, people discount Elesh Norn as like, oh no, she's conventionally attractive. She's like shaped like a woman and has childbearing hips. And like people apparently just don't pay attention to the fact that like the giant's head thing is her head. And that she's got exposed muscle, which is not normal, not conventionally attractive. But some people don't care. But I also know Ruby, and like Ruby loves sexy women who are problematic. And I don't know if Elesh Norn is problematic, but entirely possible that she might be. So does anyone with taste. All right, okay. I mean, true, but also, come on. Women can do whatever they want. It's current year. All right. We support women's wrongs. I hate the wrong thing. Gender inequality, if you will. All right, and the last one, and then that's it. It's only like an hour and a half stream, but that's because we don't have a lot to go with. We only have these submissions. The last one is the Massacre Girl also from Magic. And you know what I said about problematic women, women's wrongs? The same thing, pretty much. Are you gonna share yours? I did. You're late. You were late, Bruno, so you missed them. I had 8 of them, and you missed all of them. You can also just go back and rewatch the VOD to see them. Maxie, I see that. I'm not gonna post about that, but I will. I will give them a slight shout out. I will not show them, but I'll give them a shout out. Riven from Destiny 2. And big creature. The fucking full body T-posing on this picture is very funny. Also feels a little like weird. He looks like weirdly naked. Like he's one of those long aliens from Men in Black. And that's Or she, excuse me. Pardon me. Anyway. That's it. We're not doing any more of this. Get this out of here. Get this away from me. It's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Yeah. All right. Good stream, everyone. Thank you for indulging in this very weird thing I just felt like doing because I was inspired. You know what? I'll say it. I was inspired by Shenpai. If you know Shenpai, then you know. You get it. You understand why I was inspired by them. Shenpai's very cool. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Oh yeah, Monday. Monday's more Kingdom Hearts. Monday is Chain of Memories, so that'll be neat. I think we had deeper cuts in Shenpai's community. Yeah, I think so. Not coming in with a surprise submission, but other robot fuckers, check out Spectres from Horizon Forbidden West. Hold on. I don't know who these are. Oh, I kind of love these guys. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, this is they're pretty slick with it. Anyway, next time I don't know when next time will be, but it'll be someday in the future. Anyway, that's it. See you guys the Monday for more Kingdom Hearts. See you later, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye. Dude, you're so late. Flaw, you're so fucking late, man. You're so late, dude. Also, almost submitted Yaldabaoth from P5. Well, that would have been fun. You know what, Flaw? We went through your stuff. I kind of maybe read you to filth just a little bit, just a tiny bit, but playfully. Anyway, it's a short stream. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry, my guy. All right. Now I will see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.